Hey there, this is Christy Winfrey with Legacy Transactions, bringing you another Tuesday tip. A couple of weeks ago, I shared a Tuesday tip about how to have great communication during a transaction. Today, I want to follow up a little bit about how to communicate with the lender so that way you're asking specific questions and you can get specific answers. So my timeline through a transaction, I touch base with the lender at least weekly. My first communication with the lender is usually right around the option period ending, and aside from sending the contract at the very beginning of the transaction. But once I know we're getting past the option period, I usually check in with the lender and I ask them, how is the loan going? What stage are we in? Are the buyers conditionally approved? And has the appraisal been ordered? And then I will follow up again, and usually in a week. And then I will be following up if we have conditional approval, if I didn't find out earlier if we do or not. Also, when is the appraisal due to be in? Once I know that we have conditional approval, my next follow-up will be asking, has the appraisal come in and made value? Or if I know that the appraisal is not due to be in yet, I will ask, are there any outstanding conditions that still need to come in order to get the clear to close? And I might say aside from the appraisal if the appraisal is not in yet. Once I know that appraisal is due to be back in, then I'm following up to find out if the appraisal has come in. And then once we have conditional approval appraisals in, I'm checking in if we have the clear to close. And then once we have the clear to close, I'm checking in to make sure, has the closing disclosure gone out? Now, some lenders will send out the closing disclosure before they get the clear to close. Some will send it out after they get the clear to close. So that's going to just kind of depend on the lender. So once you have, once you know the closing disclosure is due to be going out, 3 days prior to closing, make sure you're following up on that. And then, so once we have clear to close, the closing disclosure has gone out, the next thing I'm checking is, does the title company have the closing docs? And I'm confirming that with title as well, just to make sure that they are fully set and ready for closing. So we hope you have a fantastic week. Talk to you next week.